Imagine, in this very moment, that you possess the power to turn the greatest challenges of your life into your most significant victories. But how could you achieve this today? We dive deep into the heart of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has empowered people to thrive in adversity and find serenity amid chaos for centuries. Reflect on the last time you faced a situation that tested your patience or shook your confidence. How did you react? Were you a prisoner of your immediate reactions, or did you choose a response that reflected your deepest values and convictions? This is where Stoicism shines, guiding us to face life's challenges with courage, wisdom, and equanimity. Today, we explore a profound concept rooted in ancient wisdom yet surprisingly relevant in our modern world: the art of training your mind to respond, not react. This concept isn't just about controlling your temper or staying calm in challenging situations. It's about cultivating a deep sense of awareness, a connection to the present moment that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and intention. The Stoics, ancient philosophers known for their practical approach to life, had much to say on this topic. They believed that while we may not control the events that happen to us, we do have control over how we interpret and respond to these events. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control, to detach from external circumstances, and to anchor ourselves in our own reasoned choices. It's this Stoic wisdom that can inspire us to pause, reflect, and choose a course of action that is reasoned and deliberate, rather than impulsive and reactive. But why is this so important? Consider how much of our stress, regret, and frustration comes from instinctive reactions to what others say or do. Now imagine if, instead, you could remain calm, centered, and reflective even when the world around you is anything but. This isn't just about improving your tranquility, it's about becoming a more effective, compassionate, and resilient person, qualities that can transform not only your life but also the lives of those around you. In our discussion today, we'll explore various strategies that draw on both modern psychology and Stoic philosophy to help you develop this receptive mindset. We'll look at how to cultivate mindfulness, the importance of identifying and expressing your emotions constructively, and how to keep the bigger picture in mind, a perspective at which the Stoics excelled. By the end of this conversation, you'll have a set of tools and strategies to help you pause, assess, and thoughtfully respond to whatever life throws your way. So, let's embark on this journey together, learning to anchor ourselves in the wisdom of Stoicism and the power of our own minds to choose our responses, transforming our experiences and interactions for the better. As we journey to understand the essence of responding rather than reacting, we enter a realm where every thought and action is deliberate, echoing the profound teachings of Stoicism. The Stoics, those venerable sages of ancient Greece and Rome, had a vision of life that is remarkably applicable to our fast-paced modern world. They taught the value of mastering one's emotions and reactions, emphasizing that true power lies in our ability to choose our response to any given situation. So why is it so crucial to cultivate a response instead of an instinctive reaction? Imagine you're in a tense meeting or facing a personal challenge. The default human behavior is often to react instinctively, driven by the immediate surge of emotions. This reaction, while natural, is rarely what's best for us in the long run. It can intensify conflicts, damage relationships, and lead to decisions we might later regret. This is where Stoic wisdom shines through. The Stoics, who believed in living according to nature and reason, advocated for a life where every action is guided by virtue and rational thought. By embracing this philosophy, we learn to observe our initial impulses, to examine them with a rational mind, and to choose a course of action that aligns with our core values and long-term goals. Responding rather than reacting means taking a moment to pause when faced with a triggering event. It's about stepping back to observe not just the external event, but also your internal response. This reflective pause allows us to consider various outcomes and choose one that is reasoned, balanced, and most importantly, within our control. By practicing this Stoic approach, you're not suppressing your emotions or pretending they don't exist. You're acknowledging them, understanding their origins, and then deciding if and how they should influence your actions. This approach enables you to interact with the world in a way that maintains your inner peace and integrity, regardless of external circumstances. But the importance of responding rather than reacting extends beyond personal peace. It influences the quality of your relationships, the effectiveness of your leadership, and your resilience in the face of adversity. When you respond thoughtfully, you demonstrate respect, understanding, and empathy for others' viewpoints and experiences, fostering more meaningful and constructive interactions. Strategies for training the mind. Embarking on a transformative journey to train the mind requires more than mere intention. It requires deliberate and sustained effort, much like the practices that accompanied the Stoics, who offered timeless insights that can anchor our modern approach to cultivating a receptive rather than reactive mind. First, let's delve into the power of self-awareness, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics emphasized the importance of introspection and understanding one's thoughts and motivations. In our context, this means cultivating a keen awareness of our mental and emotional states. When you're aware of your thoughts and feelings, you're better equipped to manage them effectively. This heightened self-awareness allows you to recognize the onset of emotional reactions and provides the crucial first step in choosing a different, more reasoned response. Next, we explore the practice of pausing, a simple yet profound strategy. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, often spoke of the space between stimulus and response, the space where we have the power to choose our actions. By cultivating the habit of pausing, even for just a few seconds, we give ourselves the opportunity to step back from our immediate impulses. This moment can be filled with a deep breath, a moment of reflection, or a brief meditation. It's in this space that we can consult our inner Stoic, asking ourselves what virtue demands in this moment and what response aligns with our higher self. Another fundamental strategy is reframing our perspective, a technique the Stoics used to maintain equanimity in the face of adversity. It involves consciously choosing to see a situation from a different angle, one that reduces its emotional burden and reveals alternative ways to approach it. For example, instead of viewing a challenging work situation as a threat, you could reframe it as an opportunity to grow and demonstrate resilience. By changing our narrative, we change our emotional responses and open up new possibilities for action. Moreover, the Stoics were proponents of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. In practicing this principle, we learn to invest our energy wisely, responding actively to our own thoughts and actions while accepting external events as they unfold. This doesn't mean being passive or indifferent. It's about recognizing where our true power lies and choosing to act there with intention and integrity. Finally, the practice of constant reflection and adjustment is key to training the mind. The Stoics engaged in daily self-examination, evaluating their actions and progress toward virtue. Similarly, we can end the day by reflecting on our responses, celebrating our successes in choosing thoughtful actions, and learning from the times we slipped back into reactivity. This ongoing process of self-evaluation and improvement fosters a receptive mindset and cultivates the wisdom and balance that Stoicism holds in such high regard. By integrating these strategies into our daily lives, we not only honor the legacy of the Stoics but also empower ourselves to live with greater purpose, calm, and effectiveness. Through persistent practice, we transform our minds, guiding them toward responses that reflect our deepest values and aspirations. Mindfulness practices. Mindfulness, at its core, is about cultivating a deep awareness of the present moment. It's about observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment, allowing us to gain insight into their nature and influence. By practicing mindfulness, we align ourselves with the Stoic effort to live with awareness and intention, anchoring ourselves firmly in the now, the only moment in which we truly have the power to act. A practical way to cultivate mindfulness is through focused attention exercises, such as breath meditation. Simply by observing our breath, noting each inhale and exhale, we develop the ability to maintain focus and return to our point of focus when it strays. This practice isn't just about relaxation, it's training ground for the mind, enhancing our capacity to concentrate and remain present amidst life's distractions and challenges. Another key practice is mindful observation, which can be applied to any daily activity, turning it into an opportunity for mindfulness. Whether you're eating, walking, or even performing mundane tasks, you can practice being fully engaged in the activity, observing each aspect with curiosity and openness. This not only enriches the experience itself but also strengthens your ability to remain focused and receptive in various situations. Body scan meditation is another powerful mindfulness technique that fosters bodily awareness and presence. By carefully scanning different parts of the body, we not only cultivate a greater connection with our physical being but also learn to recognize and release stored tensions and emotions. This practice echoes the Stoic reflection on the nature of bodily experiences and the importance of not allowing them to unduly influence our rational minds. Incorporating mindfulness into our interactions with others can also transform our relationships and communication. By being fully present with others, listening attentively, and observing without judgment, we foster deeper understanding and connection. This practice aligns with the Stoic value of empathy and the recognition that others, too, are rational beings navigating their own challenges and experiences. By adopting these mindfulness practices, we walk a path similar to the Stoics, one that leads to greater clarity, tranquility, and effectiveness in our actions. As we cultivate a mindful presence, we equip ourselves with the tools to respond to life's inevitable challenges with grace, wisdom, and composure, embodying the best of what it means to live a Stoic-inspired life. Implementing response over reaction. Now let's transition our focus to the practical application of our newly discovered mindfulness and Stoic insights, with the goal of cultivating a lifestyle where responding carefully eclipses reactive impulses. This journey toward implementing response over reaction is not simply about suppressing natural reflexes. It's about enriching our engagement with life, echoing the Stoic virtue of living with deliberate intention and rationality. To embody the principles we've discussed, it's crucial to establish daily practices that reinforce the art of responding. Imagine facing a challenging situation, perhaps a disagreement at work or an unexpected setback. The immediate impulse might be to react emotionally, driven by frustration or disappointment. But this is the moment to tap into our Stoic inspiration, training ourselves to pause and consider a broader perspective, asking ourselves what a Stoic philosopher would do. This question is not a call to suppress emotions but an invitation to engage our rational mind to assess the situation dispassionately and identify constructive responses. Here, we are not eliminating emotions but channeling them productively, using reason to navigate through them. It's about recognizing our feelings, understanding their triggers, and then, with clarity and calm, deciding the best course of action that aligns with our values and goals. In practical terms, this might mean taking a brief walk to clear your mind before responding to a provocative email, or it might involve a deeper analysis of what's really bothering you in a conflict, seeking the underlying issues rather than reacting to surface irritations. Each time you choose to respond rather than react, you're reinforcing a pattern of reflective engagement with life's challenges, fostering resilience, and cultivating a deeper sense of peace and satisfaction. Moreover, integrating this approach into your daily routines amplifies its impact. Start the day with a reflection on your intentions, reminding yourself of your commitment to respond thoughtfully in various contexts. Keep a journal regularly to reflect on your responses, celebrate your successes, and identify areas for growth. And most importantly, adopt a mindset of continuous learning and adaptation, recognizing that each day offers new opportunities to practice and deepen your mastery of response over reaction. By committing to this path, you're not just adopting a strategy for reducing stress or managing conflicts. You're embracing a way of life that reflects the Stoic pursuit of virtue and wisdom. You're choosing to live with intentionality, aligning your actions with your highest ideals, and in doing so, you're contributing to a more reasoned, compassionate, and responsive world. The journey from reaction to response is transformative, inviting us into a deeper engagement with our inner selves and the outer world. It's a path the Stoics walked with diligence and dedication, and now, with their wisdom guiding us, we too can aspire to navigate life's vicissitudes with grace, equanimity, and rationality, embodying the true spirit of Stoicism in our modern age. The essence of our exploration lies not merely in managing our reactions in isolation, but in integrating a thoughtful, responsive approach into the fabric of our lives. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, focusing on what is within our control, acting with reason, and striving for virtue, we empower ourselves to face life's challenges with greater equanimity and purpose. This path of Stoic inspiration encourages us to see every moment as an opportunity to practice our commitment to response over reaction. Whether we face daily irritations, major setbacks, or fundamental decisions, each situation presents a chance to embody the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By consistently choosing to respond thoughtfully, we not only enhance our own well-being but also positively impact the lives of those around us. Remember, the journey toward mastering response over reaction is ongoing, a process of continuous learning and growth. Like the Stoics, we must embrace the discipline of self-reflection, regularly evaluating our progress and adjusting our course as needed. This commitment to personal growth not only brings us closer to our ideal selves but also resonates outward, influencing our communities, relationships, and the broader tapestry of our interconnected lives. As we reach the end of this journey together, remember that every moment is a choice, an opportunity to embody the calm, resilience, and wisdom of Stoicism in the fabric of life. Your responses are the threads of your character, woven with intention and purpose. Now, as we part ways, I invite you to continue your exploration. Look at the screen to see suggested videos that delve deeper into the concept of living wisely and well. Thank you for joining us on this reflective path and for embracing the way of conscious response over reactive impulse. May your journey forward be enriched with clarity, virtue, and peace.